how can I put it? H-Con represents us all around the world. You don't have to be a prisoner to be an ex-con. You know, so we all convicted. You know, we was born into this sin, into this flesh. We was born into this. So, you know, a lot of us break the chains, a lot of us don't. It's psychological. It's things that keep us trapped. And keep us things that,
a mental prison.
You feel me? So it's like, it's deep, you know what I'm saying? I was ex-con before I went to prison, you know, because I've been fighting to become something different from the beginning. We all trying to shape the change, you know. So that's what ex-con represents. It represents something deeper than what it sounds like, you know. And now,
so I mean, what do you want to do with ex-con so far as, you know, in the music industry? What do you want to do with it? I mean, you want to make it some type of, you know, legendary, you know.
My vision is for it is to, you know, broaden the whole horizon of hip-hop. You know, it's to take it back to where it began, you know, not as far as hip-hop, hip-hop, but I'm talking about as white lines. White lines. You know, the reality of everything, the truth, the pain and the pleasure of life. And not just be talking about blings and I got big cars. And
concept, substance.
Know, something with meaning and something with life. I'm trying to bring that back to, you know, the pictures, back to hip-hop.
Speaking of, man, skull poetry, you know, to moving, you know, speaking of, because, you know, it has a lot of spirituality to do with that, you know, so tell me a little bit about skull poetry, man. I know you got that, man. I was looking at that book, man. That shit is dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The idea of skull poetry, you know, came from my little bro, you know, and the concept kind of like just stuck, you know, and I ran with it, you know what I'm saying? And that was deep though, man, because, you know, I was in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? I had been sentenced for 16-year lid in California Department of Corrections, and that's the trip because when I came back, I was on appeal, and I came back to the county. My father was in the county jail and shit, but he was on a different floor because they had him like in the hospital. He was sick, leukemia. So he was in the hole. I was trying to catch up with him, but I couldn't because, you know, we was in separate floors and everything. I couldn't talk to him. I was like, man, I hope I can see him before he passed, if he died, or get something, you know, to have, you know, so I can remember him. And it was a trip because I was in the cell, and I got into it with some cats and shit, and I was in the hole. And I was getting out the hole, and the police called me over the speaker, and they was like, come out and get your property. And I thought it was a trip because I already had my property. I was like, all right, I'm in the hole. I want to get out the cell anyway. So I jumped up. I'm like, I get my property, even though I ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? So I get down there, and she's like, yeah, you Kennedy? I'm like, yeah, what's your first name? And I'm telling her, she's like, no, try again. I'm telling her to try again. I'm like, well, shit, he's like,